and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gifted Hands 444, and we're back with another love reading for the air signs, of course. That is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So we're going to burn our yellow sage today or tonight because it's night right now, and we'll get back to the reading. Stay tuned. We're back. We're just going to move up our cards and let's see what Spirit has to say to you, air signs, as it relates to your love and relationship. Now, I'm going to put an update as to the message that happened previously in your last love reading, just to see if there's a connection, to see if there's progress or regression. It doesn't matter, but everything works in its own time and for specific reasons. So, of course, every reading matters. So, we're going to start with my love oracle cards. I don't think I've used these in a reading before, but I guess no time like the present. So, Spirit and Sisters, what do you have for the air signs as it relates to their love and relationships? Remember, my readings can be romantic, and they also can be friendship type of unions that we're talking about, because there are different types of relationships. So wherever this resonates, that's where it's meant to be for you. So be discerning and switch the rules if you have to. You know your story the best. Alright? So we're going to see what comes out for this collective. What message do you have for the air signs? Oh, we have 3. Okay. Alright, so we have abundance coming out. Abundance, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So you're in an abundant state right now. This could be your mindset or current feeling or current mindset that you have now. You're working on yourself, right? I was shuffling this deck before I started the reading, and I saw abundance at the bottom of the deck and also hammer. So where I don't know if the hammer is going to come back out, but the hammer represents rebuilding and also sabotage. So we're going to see. We have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and nativity, total transformation or upheaval. So there's a sudden change that happened in your love and relationships, or your relationships in general. A sudden change that you didn't expect to happen. You may have gotten shocking news, found out something shocking about a partner here. Of course, it was shocking, and I do believe that being air signs, you guys slowly, gradually turned it into something that will be abundant for you. So you transform all the sadness all the depression into manifesting real abundance for yourself. We have a sword and rose, which is truth and clarity. So there is clarity coming through for you, a revelation here. So we have some truth coming out, and I was pouring out some water for my ancestral altar, and the first word that came to my mind was clarity when I was putting that water as an offering. So water is clarity. It's about gaining the truth, things that you didn't know coming to light. And of course, I'm an air sign, I'm Aquarius, so you never know, maybe this message resonates with me. So water is significant for you guys. Also, your Venus could be in a water sign as well. Bottom of the deck, we have a competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. No, there is a snake roaming around you, someone that has a untrustworthy type of energy here. Alright, so that's something worth looking out for. I'm going to put it there. So yeah, so we have the overall energy here. We have abundance, which is very good for you guys. This can be abundance, new opportunities in love coming towards you. I do see that also, but there was a sudden change, something for clarity here, and of course the truth could be the revelation of this competition or the snake that is around you. So there is a revelation of a snake going to happen very soon, or the true intent of someone's true intention coming forward towards you, right? So you're going to have clarity in that department. As I split the deck, I have the girl with a snake. Empath narcissistic paradigms, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So we have the snake, and then we have the girl with the snake. So this tells me that the snake is definitely close to you. This really has the energy of manipulation as well. Could be someone that exhibits narcissistic tendencies or traits of a narcissist. We're not saying they're a diagnosed narcissist, so we don't claim that unless it's definitely diagnosed by a professional, right? But spirit says enable some boundaries around you, because when the snake comes in, you're going to need those strong boundaries and stand up for yourself. So yeah, there was a deck that I was supposed to take up, but I didn't, and that's always for a reason. But we're going to get your angel number before we go any further. So we have yellow. The sage is yellow today, and the parasign reading sage yesterday was yellow also. So yellow is significant for the parasigns as well as you air signs. And I was just about to say Aquarius. So the air sign reading specifically for Aquarius and the parasign reading can be significantly related. So if you're watching this reading at this time, check out the parasign reading, right? It doesn't matter if you're an Aquarius or not, but by the mere fact that you are an air sign, check out that reading. So let's see what's going to come up for you guys, what angel number the spirit has for you, right? Let's see. And I have a strange feeling I'm holding my deck upside down. So the card fell. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. I think I saw that number yesterday also in the fire sign reading, I think, but I don't think it came out. I think I was shuffling and I saw it, and I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 as well on TikTok when I was scrolling. So what is 1, 2, 3? It says vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else. That is what makes you unique. Of course, air signs are very unique, and their path their path will not be like everybody else, right? The way they go about things will not be like everybody else, right? Our karma is very swift for others as well as it's swift for us. So definitely we have to tread lightly with the paths and decisions that we make, because I see Saturn energy in my midst as I'm talking to you, right? So ruled by Saturn, right? Very karmic planet. So it says, remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be different as you are. So that is in reverse. That came reverse. So that means deep down inside, deep down, you don't want your love path to be different from everybody else. You wish that your love life could work out, could be romantic like that you see around you. The various examples that you see of people that are in loving relationships, you wish your path could be like that. You wish you could find that soulmate. However, spirit says your path will not be like the others. That doesn't mean that there's not a soulmate out there for you guys. Genuine soulmate, best friend. And some of you in the department of friendship don't have a lot of friends either. You find a difficult time bonding with people, right? A bit detached in relationships, friendships, and also romantic endeavors, right? So you have an issue there, but spirit is saying, listen, there is someone out there for you, but it's going to come in a way that you least expect it, right? I'm seeing tests. I'm hearing tests in my mind as well. So many of you do feel like almost everybody that comes in your life is a test, and you're tired of the test. You're tired of learning a lesson. You're tired of getting karmic lessons. That could be why I saw Saturn, right? Or I thought about Saturn, right? But Spirit is saying remain optimistic, because hear what? There's going to be good of the situation. You may not see it now, but you will when you're looking back. You're going to be glad that something did not work out the way that you wanted it to, right? So seek balance with the duality card, which is 1212, and of course 1818. Remain optimistic here. So yes. Hold on, let me put up this card. Alright, so while I had my video pause, I heard I always have karmic people around me. I'm tired of attracting karmic people. I heard that, and I understand why you say that. It's because you want things to work out. You want the good things in life as it relates to relationships and friendships. But all the people that you have met so far, you thought maybe that they would work out, but then they turn out not to work out, right? That's the main issue. But let's see what Spirit has for you from this deck. Spirit ancestors, what do you have for the air signs from this deck as relates to love and relationships? If you like my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. This channel is all about real transformation. It's spirituality. It's not for the fluff. It's not to make you delusional. It's all for the truth. Alright, let's see. Spirit, what do you have? Alright, we have time. It says waiting cycles and moments. So some of you could be in a waiting phase, right? Or you are going through cycle after cycle after cycle with these karmic people. It's basically what I'm hearing now is same lesson, different phase. Same lesson, different phase. Right? Or same spirit, different body. Same spirit, different face. So you keep attracting a certain type of spirit. A certain type of spirit that you will have to pass. There's always a test for you to pass, and I guess you guys are tired of it, right? So we have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So definitely I do see you avoiding this person. I think this is a snake. This person has a snake-like energy. You're pushing away this person. You're trying to avoid them, and of course, there is a sense of you. No, not of you. It's almost like a divine type of energy where every time you're supposed to see this person, something happens. So it's like a divine intervention happening here. Each time you're supposed to see this person, call this person, something blocks it. We have distracted. So distractions, sidetrack, change, delays. Here we go. As I said, when something is supposed to progress, something happens. When you're supposed to talk to this person, something happens. There's a lot of, sorry for the rocking, there is a lot of delays surrounding this union, and it's for good reason as well, right? People could be distracted in their careers as well. You could be distracted also in your career. You have put yourself, it's almost like you put your head in the sun, but the sun represents your career. You're all focused around that career path, right? Or making some money or building abundance in some way. We have shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. You feel bored, a little bit bored, or this person feels bored, feel a little bit empty without you also. So we have a confession coming in, rolling in. So there is definitely a message coming in with this person. Expression of truth, right? But we have to see if this truth that they're coming in with is actual truth and not deception. Excuse me, confirmation with that burp. It says depth, awareness, and importance and value. This person sees your value, right? They see your value, but they only saw it after, and that is the issue, right? You also feel like people do not see your value, right? And it has you questioning your value a little bit when you should not be, because you are a very good person. Or this collective that I'm speaking to, you guys are genuine. You guys show up the right way when you're in relationships, but so for some reason you never get back the same energy, or you get it for a little time and then it fades away, right? This person ran. There was a lot of running, a lot of ghosting, a lot of half-assed actions. They're not showing up how they should be. They kept running instead of solving an issue. Their choice was to run from the issue, and that made you very frustrated, right? Very frustrated at the time. At one time there was a mirroring of energies. There was reflection on your end, but you guys were mirroring each other, right? So if he wasn't talking or she wasn't talking, then you're not talking. So you understand that type of mirroring energy. All right, we have peace, balance, and harmony, and friendship. So you're trying to water your inner garden, so to speak. Be at peace. Someone may come in trying to start with a friendship before the confection. All right, they may come in that way. We have thinking in reverse. It says missing you, craving. Let me read it. Missing you, craving, desiring in reverse, and we're going to see why that is in reverse. This could be you just letting go of this person. We have divine feminine, yin in reverse. So definitely the person that is in their divine feminine here, yeah, they're trying to let go of this person indefinitely. All right. For some of you is indefinitely. For some of you, you're a little bit iffy. Should I not? Alright. Yeah, rejection. There you go. Abundant. So Spirit says, with gifted hands, is definite rejection. Someone feels definitely abundant here. There you go, the twin flame in reverse. It came back out, but this time in reverse. Yeah, so someone feels like you're getting rid of them, and you are. Right, and that hurts a little bit, right? Bottom of the deck we have chemistry, so there is a spark here. There's still a desire, there's still passion here. It's evident, right? And then we have, as I split my deck, you have return. So there's someone wanting a second chance, a second opportunity, right, to return here to make amends. So as I said with the hammer, rebuilding, right? They sabotage it now. They're trying to rebuild, but they're coming in a different way, right? But they have negative thoughts towards this union. They're not sure if you're going to receive them the way that they want you to receive them back. I think you're going to give them hell when they return. Just saying. You guys also have a negative mindset to this union, because you're saying, yeah, this is not working out. I know that this wasn't going to work out, so why should you come back? Why should I take you back? Right? Yeah. Which is definitely, yeah. Let's see what this is. We have family, fertility. So there's someone who would desire to have a family with you, or they have said this before that they want to have a family, and they hope you're receptive to this. But a lot of you, you're not ready for this, you know. Or you have a family with this person. Or some, that's why a small collective of you. Yeah, divine masculine here. And what is this? One day to come, somewhere another time. Yeah. There you go. So someone was interested into having a family, wanted to impregnate you if you're feminine, or you wanted, this woman wanted to have a family with you, or you have spoke about it, mentioned something of a child previously in the past. You know, flip the roles as you desire. This person was hoping that you're receptive to this energy, but you weren't at that time, right? This person is still hoping because we have one day as a card. So hoping one day maybe we'll have a family, or we have some little child that we have an attachment to. But I think you want something a little bit deeper than just a child being attached to you. Right now you're withdrawn and single. You're in your solitude moment. You're focused on your work and career. You're not worrying about this person to all that. But you are grieving this union, grieving the loss of this union. There's someone daydreaming also, hoping. Yeah, see? There you go. Expecting faith and manifesting, hoping that maybe we could return together, right? But there's clarity coming, there's realizations coming, but there's a mask. Listen, there is a mask here that you need to worry about. Because we saw the snake previously, and that's something that you need to look at. I need to look at this. Trapped, tied down, captured, lusting. There's some sexual energy behind this. Someone is going to come in chasing because they have the memories in their head, right? Someone is lusting after you. You're lusting. Someone feels left out as well, walked away cold. This person walked away from you also, right? There you go. Intimacy. So the ulterior motive for some of this collective could be the sexual intent. That came out in a fire sign reading as well. But this person is going to be sending mixed signals to you. Alright? They were doing that a long time ago. A lot of mixed signals here. Someone still thinks you're beautiful. But Spirit says there's many possibilities out here for you. Right? Wow. Okay. Let's get to the next deck. Let's see what the situation deck has to say. Alright, so Spirit Ancestors, what does the situation deck have to say right now for the air signs about this situation? What do you want to tell us? We have genuine love at the bottom of the deck here. Genuine love. Oh, hold on. We have genuine love at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this one is. Poison. Alright, poison, unhealthy behavior, people. So watch out for that one here. So there's definitely a trickster here. Someone that is going to want to be negotiating, bargaining with you. Right? Man. So there is a snake. There is a snake. So we have single. So the status is single right now for you. There's some desire here with sexual energy here. Someone's a bit anxious as well. Right? So but you're currently single. Maybe not mingling, but you are single. Here we have a commitment, a long-term commitment coming in. Let's see on the table. So there's an offer for a long-term commitment coming in from someone that is single. Someone with a single status. Someone feels lost and ghosted off and cut off here. Right? Yeah, so this person may have, yes, for some of you, I do see this person their status was single, even though they were with you. Right? They acted a little bit single. They presented an offer of commitment towards you. The commitment card here. This was an offer. They made it seem that they wanted something, but then boom, there you go with a cut off and blocked. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, so this person has an indulgence problem. It's mostly sexual energy here. This person is a little bit obsessed with you. Magnetic. Unexplainable pull. You guys have an unexplainable pull towards each other. Right? TikTok, there's a timeline here. Time is running out on somebody here. We have anxiety in the reverse, scared and panic. So this person is not really moving with alacrity. I would say they're not moving with speed. They're moving quite slowly. Alright? And someone was probably fake flexing a little bit, living beyond their means, pretending that they had something, they had money, they had this, they had that. No, they didn't. They were lying. Or they were hiding the fact that they were, hold on. And they were hiding the fact that they were having money issues. That came out in the fire sign reading also. Alright, we have on the verge, about to reveal, to confess in reverse. So this person still is undecisive whether they should come forward. We have journaling, writing down, keeping notes. That is on the side. You're not really keeping notes of this person, you know, but if they come, you will be keeping notes of their actions rather than what they say, which is a very good thing. We have lockbox, which is closed in, trapped, and frustrated in reverse. So this person, yeah, as I said, this person is not moving with alacrity. They're not really worried. They think they can come back in anytime they feel like, which they're going to get a rude awakening towards that. We have family in reverse. Yeah, so the dream of having a family has been put off. Something fell out of my hand. We have retaliation, paybacks. Someone is a little bit angry that you refused. And we have history. So this past history, we have desire again at the bottom of the deck with trash. So taking out the trash here, right? Lust and chemistry, as I said, projected. Future, we have not facing the truth. This was a roller coaster relationship, up and down, hot and cold type of union, right? All right, what was that? We have recalling, falling in reverse on the floor. So yeah, I mean, I think this is your energy. Yeah, you were a little bit iffy about moving on, but now you guys have slowly started to accept the fact that maybe that you should, right? And it's all in your best interest to do what is best for you. But again, we at the bottom of the deck, we have the poison, unhealthy habits. So there is unhealthy habits, and this is within someone that you call a soulmate. There you go. All right. But this person feels a little bit threatened, a little bit embarrassed here by the whole breakup or the circumstances under which that you guys broke off, right? So yeah, what was this? Yeah, there's it's a married soul, someone that could have been divorced at one point here. The irreconcilable differences. I swear I could pronounce this word, but no, I cannot. Alright, so the difference is this person could think that the issues cannot be solved as well. Okay, let's move to the next deck. Bad, I tell you. This deck, I don't think I've used this deck, but Spirit Ancestors, what messages do you have for the air signs? Alright, we have wedding rings here. It says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. And then we have a camera coming right behind that, which is making memories and learning from the past, perception. Let's see what else comes out after that. I want to see what comes out after this. What is this? We have a narcissist. We have a golden mirror, narcissistic, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. So this union, man, this union was one-sided. One party was carrying all the burdens here, right? May have started in a love bombing situation. The future faked you a lot. They pretended that this was like for everlasting love, and no, right now you just, after everything blew up, you're just learning from the past, right? because you're trying to make healthy decisions here. You're taking care of yourself a lot more, pouring into yourself a lot more. You're a lot more happier now. You're just living life. All right, just living life. We have talking here, interested, awaiting messages. So there is someone wanting to talk. This person wants to talk. You could be wanting to talk as well, but not so much eager to talk. But if this person were to call in, you probably will talk to them. Alright, you're going to get a message soon from this person as well. We have death. It says the relationship is over, no second chances, growth, transform, and what is dead is dead. So you have made this decision to say that, you know what, is it past is in the past, let's just rest this, put it 6'6". So teddy bear, we have interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanted to date. This could be a new person coming in. Confirmation, yes, it's a new person. We have old school in reverse, outdated thinking condition and replaying over in your head. Yeah, no more of that. No more of that. You have done enough reflection to move away from that type of energy. We have love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking about you, informing you in reverse. So this truly tells me that you don't really want to go back. You don't want to open a door that you have closed. Alright? Which is a good thing, because if your intuition tells you that this person is not for you, then it's not for you. There you go, cut down. Cut out separation, stop the pattern. So you guys are silent with this person. You're not really chasing this person, although this person feels, I think this person wants you to chase though. Yeah, look at the pictures missing you. So this person is looking at the pictures. Yeah, hammer, here you go, you have the hammer. Sabotage, rebuild, and persistence, working on it, repairing. This person is heavily watching you though. This person is watching, and this person is also a runner here. They have a fear of intimacy. They have lack of communication, terrible communication. There's a lot of things happening with this person, right? So this person secretly wants to rebuild, but they don't know how to come into rebuild, and they're moving extremely slow. We have a soulmate here, mask here, poker face. So this person is hiding behind a mask, and that mask gives off the impression that they don't care a lot. With the poker face, we have grounding here, so you're in your stability, trying to get your life back on track. We have backstabbing here, heartbreak, so there's a major betrayal here. This was a karmic relationship, right? Coffee cup, so meeting, talking, savoring the moment. This person, there could be a new person wanting to meet up with you, to have a date here. Came out in the fire sign reading. Of course, this is a new phase, new growth. This is a new love opportunity here. But there's a karmic here, just the same, roaming around. Yeah, just roaming around for now. There you go. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what else is here. Once again, if you like my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and join my community. I'm building up my YouTube channel, right? So I cannot build it without support, right? Alright, what is here for you guys? Alright, so we have nurturing in reverse, compassion. There wasn't any real nurturing in this union, right? You are lacking nurturing, the nurturing aspect. We have major transformation around this. Whatever you desired here in the relationship, you just said, you know what, I cannot contend with it. I need to make a change, and that's where the transformation happened. Someone is facing a lot of guilt that they sabotaged this union when it was a good union. This person know that they weren't giving you all that they could. They weren't giving you 100%. There's an external party, so they had a lot of distraction. This could be a physical person with the other woman that we saw on the card earlier in the reading, or this can be some distraction that is outside. We have a feminine here, so so this definitely could be another female or another person, right? So it could be a male or a female. Flip the roles as you wish, but for some reason you didn't see this as unexpected. For some of you, you are in tune with your intuition, and you really knew that this was going to shake up from the beginning, right? We have an upper reverse with the purpose and north node message coming in at the bottom of the deck. So there is some messages here. Some of you could have had some dreams about something that revealed a lot of things, revealed clarity here, right? And this was surrounding the toxicity that was existing, right? So there's an offer in reverse, and you're not taking this offer because it's not. Someone is in deep regret. This is a fire sign. Fire sign is at the bottom of the deck, so that's why I said go and watch the fire sign reading. This person has a lot of control issues, right? We have reflection in reverse. This person does not really want to do the self-work, right? Open to receive. Now we have open to receive. Bottom of the deck is expression of truth. So spirit is going to force this person to say something. But we have the sun here, so there's brighter horizons ahead. This fell out of the deck, reunion in reverse. This does not involve a reunion. And we have an apology coming towards the air signs. There you go. So there's an apology coming in for you guys, specifically bottom of the deck we have divine intervention. So spirit shook up this relationship, they shook up this dynamic. It was inevitable, and some of you smelt it from a mile away. There you go, shadow work. So there's a party here. This person has a lot of shadow work to do. Your ancestral guides are involved in this because you have some shadow work to do as well. Divine intervention again. There you go. Structure. So you're trying to form a solid foundation here. We got messages coming in again. Yeah, so definitely communication from your higher self as well. There's something being revealed that you're going to need to see. We have vanity in reverse. So you're not all about the lifestyle. You're not all about the money. So this person can't really use vanity to catch you, right? We have a rebirth here. So you're going through a rebirth. Your opportunities coming your way. You feel free, and there's karma here. The scales are balancing with the Libra energy here. So listen to me. When I tell you that the karma is swift, it is swift. And here we got rejection. Not rejection. Why did I say rejection? Well, of course, rejection. Regret. Yeah. Deep regret, and of course you're healing here. There are many seeds being planted here. You're healing, planting some seeds that will be germinating very soon. Of course, someone wanted a family, wanted some commitment, but their cycle has closed here. You guys are now guarded in a way. You're not really wanting to date. You're putting all the self-love in yourself. Yes. Spirit is encouraging you to listen to your intuition as well, because you're going to need it here. Alright, going to move into our tarot. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Alright, so Spirit ancestors, what energy is currently surrounding the air signs relationship? So clear and concise answers here. What energy is surrounding this collective? What energy is surrounding their relationship? Alright, so we have a pair of change with the 2 of Wands here that came on the side. So you guys are definitely, there's an energy of you guys wanting to make plans, but some of you have the fear of moving towards this new path, a new path in love. You guys have a fear because the path is a little bit unsure. There's a lot of uncertainty. So of course you guys fear it naturally, right? Well, I made a video in the week for my TikTok, right? Not this one, but my personal TikTok. I made a video saying just because the road is uncertain and dark doesn't mean that there is not a light at the end, right? And that's something that you need to hear right now. We have the Five of Wands also, which is disagreements and cooperation. You guys are a little bit iffy here, right? Just in limbo, so to speak, right? You don't know that maybe what would I say? It's like you guys do not want to move because you're unsure if this is going to cause a conflict, or you're unsure this person you're going to be giving away the best thing that happened to you. You're unsure, right? You don't want to make a mistake here, right? And that is the issue. You don't want to walk away from this person. This person comes back and it was your soulmate and it was the best decision that you could have made. You don't want to stay and it's the worst decision that you made. So you're in that state of limbo. What Spirit says to take the leap of faith to go towards what you want, right? So what opportunities are opening up? So we have the Eight of Cups here. So definitely this is something that you're transitioning from. You have to emotionally detach away from this union, right? Whatever does not serve you, you need to move away from it, Spirit says, because it was unequal. It wasn't equal from the beginning. It wasn't one person was carrying the load, and that was unfair to you, right? The Spirit says it does not serve you, you let it go. And that's going to be the deciding factor. Are you going to stay in a place that you're undesired, unwelcome, not appreciated? Or are you going to walk away and go to somewhere else that you are valued? My guess is most of you are going to go, because we have the world. That means there's a cycle that is going to be completed here. You're going to close off a cycle, which is very good. Alright. Opportunities coming in for the collective. Let's see. We have a surrender here. So right now, the opportunities here before these come in, it's going to have you to, there's going to be a need for you to let go and surrender to the plans that are here. And remember, it fell over this side as well. That is important, because that fear that you have is really keeping you stagnant for now, right? So Spirit says you need to surrender and just let go. There you go, Ace of Cups. So there is new relationships coming in for you, right? A new spiritual connection. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So right now you're just refining your craft here, working on yourself, working on your pentacles. Hold on, something fell. We have victory here. So this is going to be very successful right now. You're just in a sense of peace and tranquil here. A balance between your spirituality and your earthly possessions as well, and your involvement in the earthly realm for those who are spiritual, right? We see movement here. There's going to be movement surrounding this love life as well, and movement surrounding your pentacles as well and your material possessions. We have the Hierophant. A Hierophant, there's going to be structure here in your life, possible marriage as well, because the Hierophant is marriage, right? Structure in your spiritual beliefs as well, because the Hierophant is religion as well, right? And some of you will be learning new things that you can use as an advantage to your life, both in relationships and in the workplace. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords, so there was major endings here for you that had to happen. And then we have the King of Swords here. You guys are establishing new standards for yourself, very new standards for yourself. You're going to be a lot more disciplined. You're going to know what you want in these relationships as well. You're going to say, this is my standard, and no one's going to shake it. Can you give me this? Yes or no? If not, move on. So I see a cutthroat type of energy coming through once you have established these higher standards, and you have already started it, right? Yeah. All right, so what is blocking or slowing? At the bottom of the deck, as I saw, competition. So there is competition. There's a snake here. This person is sort of blocking you right now. Maybe not intentionally, or for some intentionally, but they're definitely blocking this abundance. Spirit, what is blocking this collective? Oh. All right, we have a Knight of Pentacles sideways. So yeah, we have transformation with the Death card here also. So what this tells me, what is really blocking you is the limbo state between inconsistent behavior, right, in this relationship. Right, you know that this person is inconsistent, right, but they may have showed you some instance that they're not inconsistent. So it's like giving you mixed feelings at the same time. It's okay, so this person did this for me, but then he did not do that. So it's like a back and forth type of energy in the mind, and that is blocking the major cycle that should happen, which is transformation. Right, is holding back this union from dying eventually and closed off. So you guys feel burdened by this relationship here, emotionally burdened here, because we have the Queen of Cups. So really and truly, you're listening. Some of you are really listening to your heart, which is not a bad thing, but you should balance the heart with the head, right? All right. What unseen forces are affecting this union with the air signs? What unseen forces are manipulating this union? All right. We have the King of Cups. What else? This person could be passive aggressive, a little bit volatile, and this probably gives you anxiety, right? You may have anxiety surrounding this union, stress type of energy as well, because the stress and the anxiety, the fear that you're feeling is affecting, which is something that you don't really see that is happening to you, that is really affecting your decision making in this union. But we have the Ace of Wands here, which means that you're really on the threshold of making a decision here, right? There's opportunities for new beginnings here, new passionate beginnings here in your love life as well, right? Moments that are going to have you celebrate, right? Occasion worthy type of celebrations, and you may meet someone at a gathering, right? So it's really a hard thing, overhead thing that is happening, but you need to strive for a balance between the both of them. All right, we have the Judgment in reverse. So your inner voice really and truly is you have a harsh inner critic. You are very critical of yourself, and that is the issue, right? That is what is keeping you hostage. You want things to be perfect all the time, and in reality you're not going to have that, right? And I think this is really blocking the clarity from coming in, because you are so focused in clinging to control of these issues, which in reality you cannot control these issues, right? You have to accept what is happening. So you have a control issue here as well, right? What habit or mindset should change for the air sign collective before things can move? All right, let's see what this is. Failure. I know what this is. So, oh, what is that? Accountability fell on the floor, which is the Seven of Swords reverse. So listen, Spirit says you have to let go of the mindset that you're a failure. Listen and watch, evaluate the movements of someone, and when they do not meet your standards, you let them go with grace. Right? This is a decision that you'll have to make with the Two of Swords here. Right? It's not going to be very easy. Of course, we have the competition here again, so remember, there's some competition around you, and I don't feel this is good competition. Alright, so there's going to be a decision that you have to make. Eventually you have to drop one of those swords. Alright, you cannot operate blindly anymore. Spirit is calling for a call to action here. Alright, be accountable. Alright, with the Seven of Swords reverse. Take responsibility for past actions. We have the Two of Swords coming out again. So there is a difficult decision that you have to make, but you have to do it in order for you to move on. Because I think the real and truly reason why you're so fearful is because you're unsure where this is going to lead you. Yeah, confirmation. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Sorry, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here. Material wealth. That's what you're establishing right here, and I do believe that some of this is going to translate to material wealth for you. You may feel like you're a little bit out in the cold here, a little bit under as relates to finances, but that's going to be changed. We have justice, so the scales are balancing. Libra type of energy here, so the sword is going to be wielded, meaning that decision is going to be made because we only have one sword, and the scales are going to be balanced here. So you have to change that mindset that you have. The Spirit, is there anything that you would like to leave for this collective before I end the tarot part reading? Alright, rejuvenation. So there is hope for change here. You guys are very creative. You're going to have a lot of creative ideas. You guys are visionaries as well. Right? Whatever you want, you can get. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Right now, you need to just indulge in yourself. Be a little bit indulgent, but not irresponsible. Put all the love in yourself. Buy yourself something nice. Go somewhere. Have fun. Meet new people. Right? We have regeneration here. So, you're coming out of the rubble, rising from the dust like a phoenix. We have the Justice card. It wasn't, yeah, we have the Justice card. I flipped it accidentally. Right? Be resilient as well. Stand up for yourself. So when this person comes in, you need to stand up and create some boundaries. Right now, you're just focusing on your pentacles, nurturing. Continue to do that. Continue to be curious, right? Intellectually grow as well. So some of you going back to school, right? Right. So with the Fool, just take a leap of faith because there's an adventure out there for you. And regardless of the heartbreak with the Three of Swords, Spirit says just to rest. Rest, rejuvenate, and pour the love in yourself. We have collaboration coming in. So there's a collaboration coming in. Use the intuition here. Nostalgia. This could be someone from the past here. Yeah, there's someone coming in to collaborate, but use the intuition because we still have the competition card here. So there's a snake roaming. Yeah, there is a snake roaming. Yeah, that is it. This person could have issues with materialism, but Spirit is asking you to reclaim your sense of abundance inside and out. yeah. Let's take up these and get to our final deck. This was a good reading, I have to say. Lots of revelations. Very, very good. Now, this was a deck that I took up, and I think this is fitting. This deck, the name of this deck is Embracing Faith, as you can see. So this is a very relevant deck for you guys. Right? So nothing is by accident here. By this, basically, down to the very sage that I choose. Everything is for a reason. Spirit leads me to do these things. So, Spirit Ancestors, what do you have for this collective from the Embracing Faith deck? Alright, bottom of the deck, let me show you what is at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, it says time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. So definitely there is a decision that will have to be made here, and this is coming from a moment of heartbreak. So there's going to be a decision that you have to make around surrounding this heartbreak. You will have to know your worth here, so stand on business here, right? Stand on business. Can I say gifted hands did not tell you? Let's see if there's anything else. We have new love, reconciliation in reverse. So no going back to the past. New doors are opening for you. We are frozen out in the cold. Came on the side. Came out fumbled, so you're still undecisive. We have let go and release. Don't look back. Okay. Don't look back. Go to the light. Look at the rabbit. Go to the light that is at the end of the tunnel, or at the end of the path. There is light at the end of the path of uncertainty. Alright, we have good news. It says luck is on your side, this card here. And then we have blocked silence. That is on this, basically on the reverse. Right? So you may not feel lucky at this time as it relates to good news. You don't think there's good news going to come in, but the Spirit is about to shock you with that. Someone wants to come out of silence as well. But there's going to be a time for you to celebrate, but also a time for you to make a choice. I tell you that there's a decision here to be made. And final card is lies and deceptions and secrecy. There is some form of manipulation going on here. I'm going to say it again. There is some form of lie, manipulation, a snake roaming. At the bottom of the deck it says justice, legal matters, decisions. Justice is going to be served here. Same Libra type energy. So many questions, where do I stand? So that means you're indecisive, you're asking so many questions when the answer is clear. Use your intuition here. Happily ever after here coming out with a masculine energy. This could be the new person coming in. This person could be an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. Of course, this can be you as well. Yeah, there you go. Romantic gesture. So there's someone coming in that is new. Someone that will have a lot of desire, a lot of passion for you. Right? Don't worry about this turmoil behind this. Because everything is about to be paid off. Everything is going to pay off. The decision that you're about to make will lead to celebration and dating. Self-care is all that matters right now, because expect some changes around autumn. Hear what I said? Expect some changes around October. Still have toxic behaviors here, and we have someone missing you longing, but this person is fake. Listen, now let me hold it up so you can see. Toxic behaviors, someone missing. So this is someone that is at a distance, and this person is very fake. There we have the snake again. This person is very fake. They hype themselves up, fake flexing, right? But at the end of their horizon, we have expansion here for you. This comes in the summertime, or whenever time you make your decision. We're going to have some expansion coming in for you, and of course this reading involves a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that's why I said to you guys, watch the fire sign reading that I posted before this video, because there is a message, because we have arguments here, conflict, right? Someone wants to talk, but low-key they're angry, right? There's a take a gamble here, working on it, planning. There's a gamble that someone wants to do, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's the question. All right. Final card, freeze a crowd. So there is a third party here, and we have weeks or days. So there's something that you're going to find out the weeks or days, or your decision is going to be in a matter of weeks or days. We have travel and adventure here. So going somewhere, there's going to be many synchronicities here for you. Messages coming in, past soulmates. There's an awakening here. There are many things. Career ship. Listen, there's a new partner here. Emotions will be on the rise, because there's somebody sad here as well. But lesson learned. Teacher. So you could be a teacher as well, but there's a lesson that you're going to learn here. Alright? But look here, final thing, full moon, so your emotions will be on the rise here. I want to kiss you. This is the new person coming in, I'm telling you, and moving on. And guess what? Know your worth, and time for redirection, a new direction. Shall I say any more? Listen, air signs, I hope you enjoy this reading. Make the best decision, make the wise decision, listen to your intuition. Do not let anybody guilt trip you in making a decision. Choose the decision that is best for you. Choose that direction that is the best path for you. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't accept anything that less than your worth. Right? It's a girl, Gifted Hands 444. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.